Welcome to Passion for Action. This is a show where we spotlight others who are using their passion for health, fitness, or running to make a positive impact. Today's guest comes from San Antonio, Texas.
We are so happy to have today's guest with us. She's an avid dog lover, foodie, and for the past 5 years has been a dedicated runner, advocate, and ambassador for Team World Vision. She has completed 2 marathons, runs for causes ranging from animal rescue to social awareness and charity organizations. She averages about 30 miles per week and was selected to run in the 2020, now 2021, Tokyo Marathon to help her teammates represent Team World Vision US. Please join us in welcoming Grace Stewart.
Hey Grace, welcome to the Passion for Action show. It's so great to have you here.
I am so honored to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me. So happy to see you and meet you for the first time over Zoom.
Likewise, because you've been a great supporter of Run for Grace, and we've been a supporter of you, and it's so awesome to see you in person. And you see Toby's there in the background, I believe.
Hopefully he behaves himself.
Okay, so we've already gave the viewer a little intro about you, but we have a few more questions we'd like to have you share.
Yes.
And so the first one is, what led your heart to, how long have you been running, and what motivated you to start? I love that question.
Yes, well, I've been running since 2015, so for around 5 years. And how I got started is I am a World Vision child sponsor, which means that I sponsor children to the World Vision Child Sponsorship Program. And back in 2015, they sent me an email with a very intriguing subject. It said, "Run in San Antonio and save lives in Africa. Join us on a life-changing journey." Well, my goodness, you cannot ignore something like that, right?
No.
And so what really struck me is I saw a picture of a lady on there, and she looked so normal. She didn't look like an athlete, you know, and they'd said that she had completed 10 half marathons with Team World Vision. And at the time, I couldn't even run 2 steps, you know. And really wanted to kind of get into a more healthy lifestyle, and so I decided I want to check this out. So I went to an info meeting that they had. There were just a very small group of people that went there, and the people that conducted the meeting told us that they would give us all the tools that we needed to both train for the race as well as fundraise. And what I did is I decided to commit to the half marathon that year. And my first race ever was the San Antonio 2015 Rock and Roll Half Marathon with Team World Vision, raising around $1,300. And $50 provides clean water for 1 person for life. So that equates to around 26 people having clean water through my participation in that race.
Wow.
So it was very exciting for me. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is awesome. They set you up for success across the board.
They do. They give you all the tools that you need, and I will explain more about why it's so important, the word team and Team World Vision, because it is a group, collectively working together.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that, does lead us into the second question, which is what led your heart to raise funds and specifically for Run for Clean Water and really stick with them?
Yes. Well, throughout my participation and training for that particular race, I found out a couple of things that really were very, very startling. And I'm going to read one of them here. It is a statistic. I found out that nearly 1,000 children under age 5 die every day from diarrhea caused by contaminated water, poor sanitation, and improper hygiene. So when I found that out, obviously that didn't sit well with me. I mean, that's just not okay. And I thought, by moving my feet and fundraising that we can help prevent some of those deaths, then I was all in. And another thing, you're familiar with the Global 6K, but another thing that I found out was that there's so many people that still lack access to clean water. And in the developing world, the average distance that a person has to walk to collect water is 3.72 miles or 6K. That's why they set that distance for the Global 6K. And I actually, on that day, I wanted to experience what it was like to carry heavy water. So I actually took this jerry can with me, and when it's full, it weighs 50 pounds, but I filled it up about halfway, so it's about 25 pounds, and I carried that for 4 miles on that day.
Wow.
And I tell you what, that was one of the hardest things I ever did, that's my choice, though. I can't imagine somebody having to do that every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Very often it's women and children that have to do that, and when children have to do that especially, they can't spend time in school, they can't get an education, they can't live out their dreams. So by fundraising, we can help prevent deaths of children, as well as take away that daily water walk from people so they can do better things.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
fantastic.
why
Yeah, that's wonderful. So you obviously have a great relationship with Team World Vision. So what are you currently working on with them, and how can others reach out to you for more info on your current efforts?
Thank you so much for asking. So at the moment, we're a little bit in limbo with the Tokyo Marathon. I'm hoping that that's going to go forward, and hopefully the marathon organizers might have some sort of announcement by the end of the month, but that's just a couple of days from now. So if they carry on with them, I'm going to continue fundraising for that, and if not, I'm going to join the San Antonio team here to run it's called the Run the Alamo race in March, and I'll be fundraising for clean water as well with that race. So it's either Tokyo or San Antonio, one or the other. And to get more information or find out how to support or even get involved, I have an email address which I can provide, and or a phone number even for text, and I'd be happy to answer any questions whatsoever. I'd love to get more people involved.
Yeah, we're going to put all those links in the description so people can click on that.
Definitely get that.
Thank you.
And our last question, can you describe your most audacious goal using your passion for action and the impact that you'd like to have with it?
Don't hold back, Grace.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I tell you what, I never in my life thought that I could ever do anything like this, and I haven't achieved the goal yet. But this really has to do with the Tokyo Marathon. When we signed up, they wanted us to try to make a $30,000 worth of impact. And what that is, it's a combination of cash fundraising and child sponsorships. So basically where I am at the moment is I've raised about $9,000 in cash and 6 child sponsorships. So I'm about halfway there. So I still have a long way to go. But that has been my most audacious goal so far. And the other thing is just to keep spreading the word, because I would love to invite more people in to this story to help end the clean water crisis so that we can all be a part of it. Actually, World Vision says that their goal is to provide clean water in all the communities in which they serve by the end of the decade. That's just within reach. It's so close, you know. So if I can just mention really, really fast about the teamwork, it's called Team World Vision. And I have this bracelet here, and I don't know if you can see that, probably not, but it says "Go Farther Together." And basically it is collective efforts of many, many people. And if I can just mention about the Tokyo Marathon, at the end of the day, the race wasn't even run, but I'll tell you the kind of impact that the team had. So basically, together with, it was a partnership with Team World Vision Japan, raised nearly $1 million worth of impact.
Wow.
So the U.S. team helped raise up to 145 new child sponsorships and also provided 4,200 new people with clean water just this year through that race. And that's just one race. So if you can imagine race after race, participant after participant, you know, we're getting there. Yeah. So
that is
thank you.
So you're definitely a fantastic ambassador for them. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you saying that. It's been my honor and privilege to serve with them in that ministry. Yeah.
Wow.
You're doing a fantastic job.
It is, you are doing a great job using your passion for action, and we are honored to have the chance to speak to you and to give you an opportunity to share this with us and whoever else is watching. So thank you, Grace. We appreciate that so much.
I'm so grateful to you, and you reached out to me not even having known me and supported my Tokyo efforts as well as Global 6K. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Anthony. I'm really grateful to you both, and I want to support you as well, whatever I can do. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, well, it was great meeting you finally in person via Zoom. And to the person who's watching this, we're going to put all her info in the description so you can reach out to her and join her cause.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye, Grace.
Bye now. Take care.
Wow, that was so much fun. Wasn't that fun?
That was really, really fantastic. I love how she's really putting in the work and she's trying to, you know, help the world one step at a time.
Yeah, literally.
Yes.
With buckets.
Ooh, girl.
Wow, that's good. It was so fun to interview her. So, do you know somebody that is using their passion for action? If so, we would love to meet them. How can they do that, darling?
They can go to our website, runforgrace.org, send us an email from there. They can hit us up on Instagram, give us a comment in the comments below, any of that good stuff.
Yeah, whatever works for you. So, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. But before we leave,
We love you mucho.
bye.